Merry Christmas, guys! Welcome back to my channel. Just wanted to say happy holidays and Merry Christmas. I am feeling very jolly right now. I don't know why. I've just been on like this crazy Christmas high, even though I woke up in the morning and I didn't even know what day it was. I woke up in the morning and I didn't even know that it was Christmas. And then I was like, wait, it feels like today's supposed to be something. And then I realized that last night was Christmas Eve, which I also didn't really celebrate traditionally. I feel like I don't do anything really traditionally. And this is probably because I was raised in a home that was very untraditional. And my parents pretty much just took every chance we got to go outside, to just go outside and have dinner, but we would have like the most random dinners. So we would go out, like not to celebrate Halloween or anything like that, but like growing up, we would go out if it's anybody's birthday, we would just go out if it's New Year's, we would go out if it's like Christmas or Thanksgiving. So we'd just like go out and eat food. And it would just be like any type of food. So we could have like Western food or Asian food or whatever it is. So I've always been kind of untraditional, anyways. Um, but yesterday, I didn't really, I didn't really celebrate Christmas Eve as in like whatever people are supposed to eat for Christmas. I honestly don't even know that. I can't really tell the difference, honestly, between like turkey for Thanksgiving is like all I understand, even though I've never cooked my own turkey. I don't know how to cook a turkey. And then I don't know if we're supposed to have turkey for like a proper Christmas dinner. Like I've been to other people's Christmas dinners, and sometimes people serve turkey, sometimes they don't. Chicken is served a lot, but for me, I don't really wouldn't even know like how to make like a Christmas dinner. I've never really made like a proper Christmas dinner for like a giant group of friends or family. I've only attended. But it's weird. It's like one of those things where I have a Christmas hat. I have like little Christmas decorations. I'll always like try to be in the spirit, even though I totally forgot it was Christmas today. But then I started to play a lot of Christmas music. I don't know if any of you guys are doing that. Basically, I have my Alexa just playing a whole bunch of Christmas music all day long. So it's gotten me really pumped. And I saw a study that said people are happier by listening to Christmas music. I don't know why that is. Or maybe it's just like Christmas songs are just wishing people Merry Christmas or like Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, blah, blah, blah. Like it's not so much about like love or falling out of love, falling into love, like most songs. So maybe that makes people less sad because it's not really talking about like relationships. Could get people like really triggered. I don't know. But I like Christmas songs. I think my favorite part of Christmas is really just the Christmas songs. Like it would just be really, really lame to have Christmas and then no Christmas songs at all. Like if Mariah Carey never existed and we didn't have that song that plays every single year, that would suck a lot. I listen to pretty much Ariana Grande and Mariah Carey like on repeat, and a little bit of Michael Bublé. But yeah, Kelly Clarkson's not bad either, but mostly Mariah Carey. Hi there, Six Lens. Welcome to the stream, all of you guys. What are you guys doing right now? I mean, I literally also didn't do anything for Christmas. Like I said, I don't really celebrate it traditionally anyways. So just seeing what's happening with you folks and let you know that you're in my thoughts. I'm also not really doing much. I'm going to go out and eat dinner later. I guess that's the only tradition I have. And I just cleaned all day. I guess that's what I do on holidays. Whenever it's kind of quiet and a lot of places are closed outside, I just clean. Or maybe this is because I'm a grandma now and I'm just old. Like all I do is clean things on holidays. The house is very clean right now. And my things are more organized than I was before, but I also don't fold much of my clothes. So there's still like a mountain pile of clothing everywhere. Shayla says your hair looks really great. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it wasn't freshly washed or anything. It's just that so my hair is actually totally still destroyed despite my attempt to cut it and save it. See that little I actually really like it. So I always thought that, when I got to like middle age or much older, like I would have very short hair, and then I never did it. But I guess it was a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like I always knew that I would get older one day and have short hair. I couldn't do it to like all of my hair, but I guess I did like lose it a bit this last few months in Canada and just decided to cut a lot of my hair short. And that's because I wanted to save it because it was so destroyed. So now it is still wrecked. So like whenever I wash my hair, I put on so much conditioner and like it still just doesn't brush through. Like I will break hairbrushes. So now what my trick is to make it look like it's less damaged. I will wash my hair, put a bunch of conditioner on, and then blow dry it, and then it would just be stuck. Like so you can't run my fingers through it; it gets stuck. I'll just braid it, and then after I undo it from braids, that's what it looks like. So it looks like I curled it, but I didn't because it's more damaging to curl my hair. I can't stand Christmas music, William says, but I like the lights and presents. What is all of your favorite part about Christmas? I think I asked this, and then what did people say? The food. I think most people agreed that it was the food that they liked about Christmas. I honestly regret eating so much food for the past month. I feel like this whole month has just been like all of December is pretty much Christmas, and all of November, starting November 1st, was just me blowing money, just buying way too much stuff. Like Black Friday sale started for me literally November 1st when I got that Nespresso machine email for like $39. So yeah, I am excited to not eat food as much anymore starting tomorrow. I know New Year's you're supposed to eat, but I think people drink more on New Year's. So I'll probably just yeah, be more on a liquid diet on New Year's Eve. But I'm so done. 2020, 2022, no more. 2023 is when diet starts or going back to what I was supposed to do. I did a pretty good job with like not eating junk food and then I just like gave up. I want to say one more thing about Christmas music, that the Christmas music is my favorite music that listen to. That's just me, Sean says. Oh, like, wait, but like Christmas music during February and March, I don't do that though. I like listening to Christmas music, but probably only like all of December. Starting December 1st, I've been pretty much listening to Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey has Christmas on lock. 6 says, yeah, she's like, really, it's quite unbeatable. Yeah. Chris, for Christmas, Mariah Carey, and then, but I do like the Ariana Grande ones. Like her song Santa Tell Me is really, really good. I don't know how far it dates back to. I feel like all music is like recycled, especially like lately. There's been a lot of music, not Christmas music, but just like regular anything has been everything has been recycled, especially from like 20 years ago. I've heard from people that there's like some type of a copyright rule, do your own DD, entertainment purposes only. But I keep hearing this stuff about like some 20-year rule, like something about if somebody wrote a song like 100 years ago and you used it, and it's like it's been a certain amount of time. I'm not sure if it's exactly 20 years. That's what I've heard. That like the rules don't apply the same as if you just like copied someone from like a year ago. That's what I'm hearing, but maybe there is some sense to it because I'm hearing like music just kind of be revamped from like 20, 30 years ago. Merry Christmas, Shayla, Larry, all of you guys. Thank you so much for coming in. Hope you guys are spending an awesome Christmas or any other holiday that you're celebrating because I learned more about other holidays. I actually learned about Hanukkah yesterday, funny enough. I went to hang out with a friend yesterday, and we went to our other friend's home, and she is Jewish, and she was celebrating Hanukkah. And I've never seen, like, I know there's the candles, like the Hanukkah candles, but I thought it was called Hanukkah candles. There's now I like have a little more background knowledge on it because I was seeing her light it, and then she was teaching us about it. I don't want to get it wrong, but it's menorah. Menorah is seven candles. But then the Hanukkah, which is what she was lighting up at home, has 8 candles. But it's not really 8 candles because there's technically like 4 on each side and there's one in the middle. I forgot the name of, but it's like very intricate, detailed. It's quite interesting because I didn't realize how many different calendars there were out there. Like I just learned recently that even though I'm Asian, there's the lunar calendar, which follows the literal moon. But all this time, I just thought it was some like Asian calendar. So there's Asians, a lot of Asians, but not all Asians. So like that follows, let's say like the Chinese lunar calendar or just the lunar calendar, the moon's calendar. And that's why like the lunar new year is different it's like a different date. It falls on a different date every single year, like usually January, February, which is different from Christmas because Christmas is always December 25th. And then Hanukkah is always different dates. So it's not like this date to this date is like the 8 days of Hanukkah. And I still don't really understand it fully. So correct me if I'm wrong and you're Jewish and you totally know this way better than me. But basically, I was taught yesterday that the way to explain it to people who don't understand Hanukkah is like Hanukkah, the candles are supposed to be like really meaningful because I guess 8 days, they celebrated for 8 days because originally the candles were supposed to last them like 1 day and then it lasted like 8 days, I think. And that's why it's like a miracle of lights, something like that. I just thought that was pretty neat. What's up? Hey there, Ken Bussy. Welcome. Welcome, Chill Chinchillity in the chat, the real tech geek. Merry Christmas, Juby Love. All is good. All is good, guys. Merry Christmas. DJ Lordbuck says, happy birthday, Jesus. That's a real reason for the season. Christmas is the day to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. Yes, for December 25th. I did search up, though, when they first started to celebrate Christmas, because I'm just curious of these little things that I will search up and probably forget a year from now. It says the first ever recorded Christmas celebration was in Rome on December 25th, AD 336. In the 3rd century, the date of the nativity was the subject of great interest. And then if you say, when did Christmas, people ask, when did Christmas start and who started it? It says the church in Rome, which I did not know, began celebrating Christmas on December 25th. But then it says in the 4th century during the reign of Constantine, the first Christian emperor, possibly to weaken pagan traditions. And I was curious, like, which one happened first, like Hanukkah or Christmas? And on Google, it says, celebrated over 8 days and nights, Hanukkah commemorates a people's uprising and holy miracle from more than 2,000 years. It says, Jewish holiday celebrated on the 25th of Kislev on the Hebrew calendar, which falls around December every year. Hanukkah originated 200 years before Christmas and sometimes referred to as Chanukah, or the Festival of Lights. So apparently, according to Google, or at least what I'm finding here, it is prior. And you guys probably heard me talk about like this myth or this rumor that Coca-Cola basically started Santa Claus for like their ad campaigns and stuff. But online, there's some that argue it and then some that say it's true. When I went to school, I was told from like this marketing class that Santa Claus was created by Coca-Cola. Like, not like St. Nicholas Klaus was created by Coca-Cola, but like his whole look, like this whole Santa hat thing situation, and then the belt, just like just the whole Santa Claus look that you see like in the Coca-Cola ads with the polar bears and stuff, because Coca-Cola, like red, white. That's what I learned, but I don't know. There's lots of arguments. I like to believe that it is still true because it says, like, if you search, does Coca-Cola own Santa? It says it subsequently gave rise to the Christmas myth that Coke owns the Santa Claus image, but it is not true. Even though Coca-Cola originated some of the characters' defining features, the company is not the author and therefore has no copyright on that character. But this one is interesting. It says the history of Santa Claus. Santa Claus existed many years before Coca-Cola started to use him for its Christmas advertising campaign. Historians agree that the character was inspired by Saint Nicholas, Bishop of Myra of the 4th century, who was famous for leaving coins in the shoes and stockings of poor children. Oh, so maybe that's why we have the Christmas stockings, because I never really understood why we have the giant stockings that we hang. Like, I bought one, but I never really understood like what's the point of the socks. I guess the OG like St. Nicholas Klaus dude, who wasn't actually, I don't think, like, back in the day, 4th century, he was this like big man that like jumps down your chimney. I think that's a new thing. But it says here, I guess he was just a nice guy, like leaving coins in people's shoes and in their stockings. I don't know why the shoes didn't, like, we don't hang shoes, but we just hang stockings. Tech Geek is that. Hi there, Flame Wang Man. Wow, lots of you guys. What are you doing here? I was expecting not that many people to come in today because and it's Christmas, but then again, I think everybody's also just stuck at home because it's Christmas and there's not much you can do. And tomorrow also stock market, no stock market because we're observing this lovely day. But at least I guess the malls should be open tomorrow. People can go shopping once again. I don't think in the US they celebrate this, but in Canada, tomorrow is Boxing Day, which is kind of like, I guess, Black Friday. People go and buy things on discount. So good for the economy tomorrow, at least in Canada. Drink water, get well soon, William says. To Tech Geek, is that according to the Pokemon calendar? Wait, what? Next year, Doge is going to hit the $1 I have been accumulating, the real Tech Geek says. I hope that is following the Doge calendar because the Doge calendar states, just kidding. Because Dogecoin it's Dogecoin's 10th year anniversary because Dogecoin was created 2013 in December. So this is the 9th year anniversary. I guess it already passed. And we're going to have its 10th year next year. That would be really, really cool. I mean, Elon Musk did tweet about Dogecoin, which I was pretty happy about. I mean, he tweeted about a bunch of dogs. I don't know if he's just being strategic with his tweets now. Like, he doesn't want to be too out there with, like, obvious Doge tweets. There was a bunch of dogs, but obviously there was that Shiba Inu with the little Doge riding it. That's what I saw, at least. Hi there, Mega Brain. Alan, welcome. I got ginger and herb tea. Love it. I used to drink Coca-Cola and soda. I think it tastes different back the day, Sean says. Oh, I wish I felt that way. It tastes exactly the same as it tasted for me when I was a kid. And I'm kind of addicted. It tastes nasty to me nowadays. I wish I could think that. It's never happened for me. Like, I try to quit Coca-Cola and all it takes is like one party, one little sip, and I am right back. And now I have Coca-Cola at home. I've been trying to stay away from it because I'm trying to slim down now that the holidays are officially over or almost over. Yeah, I can't quit Coca-Cola. Thank you, Vibrational Spectrum, for wishing me a Merry Christmas first. Merry Christmas to all of you guys. Oh, wow, didn't know it's going to be 10 years of Dogecoin. Yeah, I'm pretty sure because I just Googled that today, 2013. I kept thinking that it was Christmas that Dogecoin was invented, but that's not. The day that it was, I think Bitcoin was created, or maybe the Bitcoin white paper was officially released. I'm pretty sure that's Halloween of 2008 or 2009. I think it was 2009. Don't quote me. But it was definitely Halloween. But Dogecoin was just December. It wasn't actually Christmas. That would have been cool if it was just like on Christmas Day. Wait, who's needs to get better? Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm trying to read everything. Six Len says, got a question for everyone. Do anybody wash their chicken before cooking? Oh my God. Six Lens. That irks me so much because I used to and still, like, it's one of those things where I'm still very confused about. I used to always do it because I copied like all these other adults that I watched cook throughout my life. They always like rinse everything, like every type of meat, not just chicken. Like, let it be oxtail, beef, whatever, fish, like, well, I mean, fish is in the water, but everyone that I see cook always like rinses it in like the sink or in a strainer of some sort. And so I always grew up doing that. And then I started to hear on like on the news, like, oh, it's not good to do that because when you rinse it, you could have more bacteria or something like that. And then when you rinse it, you're getting your sink and everything around it filled with bacteria, contamination. But then like anytime I rinse chicken or like if I were to do anything with any type of raw meat, I always clean my surface area. So it's not like I'm gonna go and wash strawberries with the same strainer that I did not use soap to wash, dishwashing soap, to get rid of like the greasiness and stuff. But yeah, I'm still weird on that because like I've been seeing how people say that's recommended, or a lot of the news channels are saying like you should just get the chicken raw from the fridge, you buy it from the grocery store, and then you just like put it on the grill or just start frying it, whatever. But sometimes I still get weirded out. Like it's like something I want to do because I'm just so used to doing it. I know like it almost doesn't make sense to. I sometimes still do that. My family members, I've told all of them not to do that and nobody listens to me. So I would like to know what do you guys, okay, you know what? I'm going to make this into a poll. This is important. Do you rinse your meat? So not just chicken, your raw meat. Again, do your own BD on this channel. This is not life, cooking, any type of advice. Go consult a professional. Do you rinse your raw meat before cooking? I mean, it's different, I feel like. No, it's not different. If you're making it into a soup, I do that though. Like obviously you see in my cooking videos on the main channel, like if I were to cook pork bone soup or something, I would take the pork bone, I would put it into boiling hot water. It would be rinsed out the first round with a lot of bloody like foam stuff, and I'll clean that out, and then I cook it again for the round that I'm actually gonna drink. So technically I do that for like I guess soup all the time I'm cleaning it. But then it's just harder to understand when it comes to like, meat that you're gonna fry? Uh, no, I used to be a cook in the army. What? I did not know that about you, Ken. That is wild. How was that? What did you cook? Did you cook really yummy stuff? So Matt Wallace only has 6 days left for his YouTube channel, Ken Bussey says. What do you mean? What happened to Matt Wallace's YouTube channel? What am I missing out on? What's happening? Is he quitting YouTube? Charlie Brown Xmas special is the closest to the real Xmas story for kids. I don't think I've seen a Christmas Brown. Oh, sorry, Christmas Brown. Charlie Brown. I don't think I've seen a Charlie Brown episode in a very, very long time. I can't remember if I've ever seen like a full episode. Like I totally love Charlie Brown. I know what Snoopy is. I like Snoopy. And I know there's a Lucy in there, but I don't really remember all of the characters. I need to watch it. I just love like the voice clips that I see on TikTok now from like Charlie Brown. It's actually pretty depressing. Like Charlie Brown's just like I don't know who created him and like what the purpose or maybe like a theme behind it all was, but Charlie Brown is like is a pretty sad kid. He always sounds like he's whining and complaining about like love and life and just like I don't know, getting rocks for Christmas. I never watch meat, pork, or chicken. What don't kill you makes you stronger, William says. Well, no, I think the experts or a lot of people on the news are saying that you shouldn't wash it because it's more likely that you would get sick if you try to wash it, which I don't get it. If somebody like touched my raw meat, like my chicken, and I don't know who they are, or I picture them sneezing on it, like I would want to rinse it before I'm cooking it. But yeah, I don't know, man. This is days like I always wish that I had like a scientist friend. You know, I don't have a scientist friend. I wish that I had a scientist within my close circle so that I could always just ask these really ridiculous questions and be like, can you tell me like the real reason behind should I rinse my chicken or not? But I love like learning these little random facts that people find out. Like recently, this is kind of gross, so don't be eating when you're listening to me. I watched this video online about how, when you flush your toilet, I always knew because I heard from someone else like 5 years ago that there's all these feces like in your bathroom and like public restrooms are disgusting. That's why I don't like to bring drinks into like even like if I have popcorn and I've done it in the past, but if I have popcorn and I have like a soda or like a Slurpee at a movie theater, I will try my best to like not take it into the bathroom because I just feel like the air is just disgusting. And then I guess I was proven right because like 5 years ago, this guy that worked, I think in the lab, so in the lab for something, was telling me how like the reason why you shouldn't leave a toothbrush or it's for too long and you should change your toothbrush is not just because of like your own germs in your mouth, but because like every time you like flush the toilet, like the poop feces or like poop particles are technically in the air and then it'll like get on your toothbrush, even if you rinse your toothbrush every day and you're using it. So that was just like really grossed me out. But recently I heard something even more disgusting where they showed you like a video of like every time you flush, the particles that fly up when you flush from your toilet can go like basically this high. So if you're standing too close to your toilet when you flush, it almost doesn't make sense to even have to reach over with your hand. So it's much better, I think, with like the automatic ones you have in public. But most people don't have the automatic flushing thing. I don't have that at home. So really, like when you're reaching over to flush, it's kind of like all those dirty poop particles are just flying everywhere. But I do change my toothbrush for that very reason ever since I heard that, like more often than I think I used to. Wait, can you explain to me what's going on with this? Everything Matt said, if Doge doesn't go to $1 by the end of the year, he would quit his YouTube, Ken says. Yeah, no, I don't see. I think a lot of people say like very dramatic things. I don't think he's gonna get rid of his YouTube. And I also don't think that Dogecoin's gonna get to $1, unfortunately. If it does, today would be a really, really sweet time. What was I gonna say? Yes. I finally watched something else. I wanted to watch like a Christmas movie yesterday with my friend because just to celebrate. The only Christmas movie I told you guys I've watched was that Lindsay Lohan one, Falling for You, I think. And it was cheesy, but I liked it. Never watching it again, but I do recommend you to watch it. But I finally watched something else, which is Emily in Paris. When I went to the Netflix house, the Netflix holiday house, and they handed you like a little card of like Christmas things you should watch, Emily Paris 3 and Paris 3 was actually on there. But then I was like, that's not really a Christmas, like, it's a TV, it's a show. So I'm like, it's not really a Christmas show, but I guess it is pretty vibrant and like happy. So I watched that with my friend yesterday because she's never seen it. One or two. I actually like it. I watched season 1 and 2. I know there's a lot of critique about it because it's like not proper French, or they like say it's too much like stereotypes and a little too dramatic. That's the critiques that I've seen on YouTube about Emily in Paris, but I don't care. I think it's very happy, vibrant. Just like if I just want to pretend I'm in Paris, I'll watch Emily in Paris. So we watched a few episodes of that, and now I need to finish it too. So I'm probably not going to finish all of my Grey's Anatomy and then finish watching Emily in Paris. I'm probably just going to watch them together, which is what I should have done. But it's really hard to finish an 18 season thing, which is still ongoing, like Grey's Anatomy. But I realized that, so like, I don't know if you guys watch Emily in Paris, but her boss from Chicago, that lady is the like OBGYN for Grey's Anatomy. So like, I can't believe I didn't even notice that. But I guess I watch too much stuff so I don't notice these little things. But when I saw her, so I guess when I first watched the first 2 seasons of Emily in Paris, I never watched Grey's Anatomy. And so I didn't know like that actress. And then after watching Grey's Anatomy, seeing season 3, I was like mind blown that that lady, she was in there this whole time. I had no idea. So is Die Hard a Christmas movie or not? I heard it is. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes if you can spot a Christmas tree multiple times, which I think you can. So yeah. But for any of you guys that are curious, right now there are popular Well, I'm seeing Netflix on Canada right now, so it says the top 10 movies in Canada is number 1. It's not Christmas movies, but just the top 10 movies right now is Glass Onion, Knives Out, which I'm so excited to watch because I watched that for free, I believe, in LA. What was it, like a year or 2 years ago? The original Knives Out, and I really like it, not because it's a 007 actor, because he's a great actor, but because I really couldn't guess the ending, and I love like murder mysteries that I can't guess the ending for. So very excited to watch Glass Onion. But that's number 1. Number 2 is Grinch Stole Christmas, which is always amazing, and I've never seen the rest. But number 3 is The Chronicles. Never seen it. Number 4 is Bad Moms Christmas. I know there's a Mila Kunis Bad Moms, and then I guess they made a Bad Moms Christmas version. There's also The Night Before Christmas, which I haven't seen. That looks pretty funny. Deck the Halls, Christmas Chronicles 2, and Lindsay Lohan made it to like number 10 for Christmas. But those are like, I guess, some Christmas movies. Hey, hold on. I'm stuck, Chilchilly says, with the fam at my mommy's house. LOL, daddy flew in from HK and my sis went narc and said I'm sick because of my skimpy costumes for college. Yay, fam. It's okay. Being stuck with family is better than working on Christmas, and also being stuck with, I don't know, a horrible friend that you don't like. What do you call an obnoxious reindeer? Rude. Huh. Love it. How do you know Arnold Schwarzenegger is waiting in line with you on Black Friday. He jingles all the way. Is it like Madeline? What's like Madeline? Are we talking about Emily in Paris? Which, by the way, I really liked the first few episodes. I'm excited to finish the rest of it. It's fun. It's cute. What do you, wait, hold on. Goodbye. Okay, hold on. Never watch me. Okay, so the conclusion to all of you guys in the chat is 75% of you guys do not wash your meat. And I still do 50% of the time. So just pray for me that I guess I don't get sick or anything. I will wait until, but I want to know, do you guys have any recommendations on what I should watch as a Christmas movie? Because I do plan on later tonight, after I finish my Christmas dinner, have a glass of wine, and I'm probably going to just watch like some type of Christmas movie by myself. Something new. Like, not, you could give me an idea of what you think I haven't watched, but most of those movies that I just mentioned on like Netflix, I've never watched. Actually, mention something from Netflix because I can't get access to anything else, and I would like to watch a Christmas movie besides watching Grey's Anatomy or Emily in Paris 3, which I'll probably watch later. So let me know, and if you missed my live stream, totally good. Merry Christmas. Let me know down in the comment section below what you recommend me watching for Christmas tonight by myself. Or just let me know in the chat right now while I'm still here. New Tim Allen movie stinks, bad ending. I don't think I know which one you're talking about. Name, please? Oh, wait until I get back home next year to watch the new Lindsay Lohan Christmas movie on Netflix to get my own different opinion what I think about that movie, Sean says. All right, well, I hope you enjoy it. It's definitely a one-timer for me, but again, it was a cheesy, very predictable, cutesy Christmas movie. I wonder if Knives Out like features Christmas at all, since I guess it's released around Christmas. But I wonder why it's called Glass Onion. No idea. Anyways, guys, Merry Christmas. Lovely having you guys here. Hope you guys enjoy the holidays. I will definitely see you soon. Smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys very soon before the new year. Take care.